Okay, so before we start diving into creating our blog posts, it's important to set a few things up first. And one of those things are categories and tags. You don't need to set up tags now, but it's good to know about tags, so we'll be going through them. But you can definitely deal with tags a bit later. But for now, categories are pretty important. So we introduced categories to you in the Create an Effective Content Action Plan training. So the Online Business Liftoff training, Create an Effective Content Action Plan. We do ask you to start thinking about the categories that you can categorize your blog posts into. And you should have a minimum of 3 and a max of 6, so not have too many categories. So the benefits of having categories is it helps your audience to understand your content and how they're categorized. It's good for SEO because Google says, you've got an entire section of blog posts or entire group of posts just dedicated to this category, which could be your keyword. So if, say for this website, the category could be maintenance, motorbike maintenance. And you'll have all of your blog posts just categorized into that category, and there will be other categories. So it helps your audience to sift through your content. It's good for SEO because your categories will then be in your slug, your URL, and whatever keywords are in your URL ups the search engine optimization for that particular keyword. So that is also really good. Plus, it's really good to help us categorize our own blog posts when it comes to creating content. It's like, which one does this sit under? It sits under this one. Plus, it gives us a lot of flexibility when it comes to our Divi Builder and creating templates. And we'll show you that in this course. But for now, let's, if you haven't figured out your categories, I highly recommend that you go to that, Create an Effective Content Action Plan and watch that video, do that training, and then figure it out. If not, then have a sit down and think about what are 3 to 6 categories that you can have to categorize your blog posts into. I'm just going to be doing it on the spot now. It's okay if you change your mind later because you can always go in here and change it. So here under posts is categories. There is a category here already called uncategorized, and that's okay, you can keep that there. It will always be there. You actually can't delete that one because any post that doesn't have a category just gets put into that one there. So for Motorbike Hero, let's start thinking of some categories. Let's start with maintenance. Maintenance could be one. I don't know if these are the most ideal categories for this, but that's okay. I'm just going to, I could, do this here. So all blog posts about motorbike maintenance. Spell that right. Motorbike maintenance. I could probably have more. Add new category, and there it is, maintenance. The next one could be maybe crash repair. Maybe crash repairs. All blog posts about motorbike crash. About repairing your motorbike after a crash. Probably won't make it roadworthy. I don't know if this is illegal. And maybe another one could be maybe it's just my journal from going on motorbike adventures. So it could be motorbike adventure journal. There we go. My journals from my motorbike adventures. There we go. A new category. So now we've got 3 categories here for posts, and yeah, there we go. And now when we create a new post, I can then, if I go to quick edit, and you can also edit this if you go to the normal edit and go into the post, but now the categories show up here under categories. So maybe blog post 1 is about, you know, take it off uncategorized, and maybe it's about maintenance. Okay, update that. Now it's under this one. I might add another one actually. How about tools? Motorbike maintenance tools. All posts about the kinds of tools you'll need to service your motorbike. Okay, now we've got that one too. Okay, the next one is tags. So the difference between tags and categories are that think about categories as like the main overall groups of topics, the main topics, and then tags are just words that can that are searchable, that people can click on, and they will be able to find what they're looking for. And it also groups your posts together, but they're not overarching. Okay, so think of it as like an Instagram tag, and you can have lots of them. So while your blog post will only have one main category, you can have lots of different tags in there. So I might be writing about maintenance under the maintenance category, and the tags could be spanner, because I might use a spanner in it. Within the content, I might have be using a particular technique, and I might put the name of that technique in there. And then that technique might be used in other blog posts as well. So if anyone's searching for that particular technique, it will show us all those different posts under the different categories, but have that all that same tag. Okay, and so that's the difference between tags and categories. If you want to look more into it, there's a whole bunch of blog posts out there and articles out there on the website that talk about the difference between categories and tags. So just Google search categories and tags. I hope that my explanation of it was sufficient though. Okay, and once you have figured out your categories, you don't need to worry about your tags yet because they will be dependent on what's in the posts. Then add them as new categories, and we'll see you in the next video.